practical way to self-realization. Beloved immortal self, thou art divine, live up to it, feel and realize thy divine nature. Thou art the master of your destiny. Do not be discouraged when sorrows, difficulties and tribulations manifest the daily battle of life. Draw courage and spiritual strength from within. There is a vast inexhaustible magazine of power and knowledge within. Learn the ways to tap the source. Dive deep within, sink down, plunge in the sacred waters of immortality. The holy to remain within. You will be quite refreshed, renovated and unified when you go to the divine source and realize, I am the immortal self or Adhytma.
A boy was born in the far south of India in Pattamare, a small village set in the midst of green paddy fields and lush plantain groves. The family astrologer predicted that the child born under the star Bharani would rule the Dharani. The family in which the child was born traced its lineage to Appaya Dikshita, the famous saint scholar of the 16th century. The parents, Vengu Iyer and Parvati Ammal, named him Kuppuswami. Kuppuswami studied in Pattamare and Ettayapuram, where his father was employed in the palace. Even as a boy, Kuppuswami displayed spiritual tendencies. From school, Kuppuswami went to the SPG College in Tiruchirappalli. Even at that age, he displayed a desire to help. This led him to the Tanjore Medical College. Dr. Kuppuswami was a handsome youth. Soon he started a health magazine called Ambrosia, but after 4 years sailed to Malaya in search of greener pasture. In Malaya, Kuppuswami worked as a doctor in the rubber estates and later in Johor Bahru. Spiritual tendencies which were latent in him even in his childhood now became more manifest. A stage came in his thinking when he was possessed by an irrepressible urge to find the truth of things, to find the meaning behind life. At the height of his career and material affluence, he gave up his job and left the shores of Malaya in quest of truth. Kuppuswami now headed straight for Kashi with the one thought in his mind, I must realize God now. In Kashi, he poured his heart out to Lord Vishwanath, the Lord of the universe. Kuppuswami shivered in the North Indian winter, and the Good Samaritan gave him a blanket and bought him a ticket to Pandharpur. At Pandharpur, the doctor distributed the few coins he had to the poor and surrendered himself totally to the mercy of the Lord. He became a parivrajaka, a wandering mendicant. Kuppuswami wandered thus in the scorching heat of the Maharashtra countryside and in the Vindhyas. Months passed before God guided him to Rishikesh, where one Swami Vishwananda initiated him into sannyas. Dr. Kuppuswami now became Swami Sivananda Saraswati. It was on the 1st of June 1924. Kuppuswami was 36 then. He had taken the spiritual plunge, never to look back again. Rishikesh is a small township of anchorites and recluses, silent hermits and meditative monks. A little distance from here spreads the valley of Munikireti, where flows the sacred Ganga. On the opposite side is located the sprawling Swargashram, to which place Swami Sivananda moved not long after his initiation to sannyas. Here he was horrified to notice the condition of the sadhus nearby. Sivananda tried to serve them, tried to educate them, give them a direction in their lives. Side by side with this seva, Swami Sivananda kept up his personal sadhana. He lived every moment to spiritual purpose. He roamed in the jungle, singing and chanting the Lord's names, contemplating on the mystery of God and His creation. The Swargashram authorities gave Swamiji a kutir to stay in and provided him bhiksha. He loved the Ganga and sat on its bank gazing into the eternal flow of the limpid waters. Ganga nourished him. Ganga comforted him. Ganga taught him the truths of the Upanishads. In the afternoon, the young monk crossed the river by boat and came down to the Ramashram library on the right bank of the river and read voraciously, taking notes all the time. In the flood season, when the boats stopped plying, Sivananda walked the long distance via the Lakshman Jhula bridge, but he never once missed his reading. Swami Sivananda founded the Divine Life Society in 1936.